Tony. Welcome to Stability Share. Apologies, Ann. I just did a bunch of talking without the report, so we're going to skip that and get right to it. Ann is the head teacher at the studio with me in Canada, and for this class, I have to write out every word I plan on saying, and I just said a bunch of those without my ability. It's okay. I don't think we're getting real grades. Maybe I'll get a C. Let's see. But we're going to begin just by centering. Options, put blocks under the feet, raising the knees up. That's something your body is asking for right now. Like I mentioned, this is a serious class, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I didn't really work hard on this one. It was already a serious class. So it's run it together for a shared class. And we begin just by closing our eyes, involve our eyes physically, just taking a second to arrive emotionally and mentally as well. Just focusing on the breath. Long, slow inhales through your nose. Slight pause. Long, slow exhale. Out the nose. Just come into the space. Get ready to move. Spine is tall. Shins parallel. Arms resting. Resting on your thighs, down by your side. Like much of yoga, that's whatever's calling to you. You're really only ever looking for 60, 70% effort. Listening to your body before listening to anything IQ is always a must. If you want what feels right for you. And patience is always a big thing for me. Something I'm constantly working on. It's one of those things you can't buy at Walmart or on Amazon. You just farm the fuel. It's something we have to cultivate within ourselves and hopefully have it in the times we need it. I currently have 3 teenagers at home, so there's constant opportunities to practice patience. Along with being wonderful kids, they're great teachers as well. A couple more breaths. In our class, we some cat-cow. Option to keep your eyes closed for this. Our hands placed gently on top of our knees. Inhale, we're going to lift the chin, lift the chest, arch the back, put it in a cow. And exhale, pushing away, tucking the chin in the chest, rounding the back, pointing into our cat back stretch. Continuing at your own pace. Inhaling into the cow. Gaze close up, heart opener, chest opener. Exhaling the cat. We all have different speeds, different pace we want to move at. Especially here in the beginning, where it's there. It was all for the time for you to connect with your body with your breath. finish your last round, return to a neutral spine. We'll be coming into child's pose. Option here is spread the legs a little bit wider. And child's pose is something that's like it's a resting pose, a useful pose. It's supposed to be a safe pose, something you can come back to anytime during your practice, just to take a break. From here, with our legs spread wide, just bringing our elbows down towards our knees and rounding the back, pressing our forearms, our elbows into the tops of our legs, bringing a little shoulder stretch, a little back stretch. Chin can be tucked here. It's much like the cat stretch, just adding a little shoulder resistance, a little hinging at the hips. And again, this is a pose you can return to at any time, during any class. Just to take a break, come back to your breath, slow things down. Now inhale, slowly, sliding the arms up the legs, feeling the spine, one vertebra at a time. Back to that tall, seated mountain pose. And let's begin. Ready to move on an inhale. Gonna bring both arms up overhead. Interlacing fingers, pointers extended. One breath out here to settle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, another small sway to the left. Inhale, rise. Breath out here. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. On the exhale, it's a very slight back bend, just warming up. Chest goes forward, gaze goes a little forward, nothing too serious here. And inhale, rising. On the exhale, we're going to come down to a flat back squat. And what that is, it's like a half forward fold, just bringing our torsos down towards our legs, keeping those arms pointed long. Wonderful, wonderful. Flat back. Breathing in here, breathing out. One more breath in, on the exhale, you're going to spill forward and draw forward fold. Allowing the back to round, allowing gravity to take over, stretch out the spine, create some space in the vertebrae. Many options here for the forward fold. Hands on the blocks, just dangling. Just palm if you sway back and forth a little bit. Again, just taking your time, listen to your body, see what it needs, what it's asking for. Inhale. Reclasp your hands. Fingers gripping, pointers extended, and with the top back slowly rising. Back up to our fall. Extended down. Breath in here, lengthen. On the exhale, take it to the right again. Second time through, we're going to hold a little bit. Option here is to bring the right arm down to your hip or your chair. Extra support. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. Wonderful, wonderful, nice. long stretch in the side body. Inhaling, returning to center. And exhaling, take it out towards the left. Again, the same options here, arm down for support. Find a chair or a hip. We do these side bends to really, we're working the spine, but as we're sinking down and rising up in these, we're working our obliques. This is a bit of a core motor as well. And inhaling, returning to nice tall spines. Take a second here to lengthen, and on an exhale, taking it back again into a slight back bend. Second time through, maybe finding someplace a little deeper, but never overdoing it. Always staying with your breath. Whenever we overdo something, that can normally be the first thing we lose, is that ability for that nice, calm breathing. And when we come out of that place, that's when we know we need to slow it down and take it a little easier on ourselves. And inhale, rising. Exhaling, back down into your flat back squat. Arms still extended, really working the arms. Option to drop the arms if they're all left, they're straight out you. And breath in here. Breath out. One more inhale and exhale. Split it forward into a forward fold. One of the things I've been learning is really great saying, some podcasts I've been listening to, and anytime we're dealing with pain, discomfort, minor pain, joint pain, if we get to know our bodies, we can listen for those whispers, pay attention, and make adjustments, and you don't have to hear a scream. So please, in any of my classes, listen to those whispers and back out. All my cues were just options, just offerings, none of them are have-tos. And inhale, retucking, reclasping the fingers, slowly rising up through that flat back squat. Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. From here we're going to come into something called downhill skier. It's going to bring our elbows down to the tops of our thighs, fingers together like this. And here we're working on protraction. Our backs are about a 45-degree angle. And the protraction is just squeezing the shoulder blades back together. If we're having like this, that's protraction. Retraction is how we do squeeze together. Whenever we're in retraction, that's one of the ways we know when you're having a flat back. And flat backs always avoid, not always, but they help us avoid injury in anything we're doing, using our backs, and that also often promotes activated core, using the core. From here, we're going to come to standing. Bringing the chairs to the right side of the mats. Here for just two rounds of step backs. Option for right hand on the chair. Lifting that right foot up and back. Find a nice comfortable base for you. Wide stance is okay here. Our feet are on something called train tracks. We want our toes pointed somewhat in the same direction. It's always, spreading them out. If that feels good, that's fine too. And this is our high lunge from here. Option to raise that left hand up. And option for a slight back bend. Go into a high crescent lunge. Wonderful, wonderful. And we're really pressing down and both feet into the mat, activating that back leg and the front leg. Front leg can be bent here. You want to try to avoid the knee going past the ankle. Just keeping it right on top of the ankle creates more stability. One more inhale. And exhale. Lower the hand back down. Step the right foot up. And move our chairs to the other side. Inhale, prepare, exhale, stepping the right foot back. Again, take your time to get sturdy, strong in our base, do a nice strong foundation. My inhale, option to raise the right arm. Wonderful, wonderful. And feeling good here. Option for a slight back bend. And if you're feeling good, if you're feeling stable, there's an option to raise both hands, not have to. And on the exhale, lowering that right arm down. Inhale, looking forward, looking at our front foot. Exhale, step the right foot up. Meet the left. One. And we're going to bring our chairs to the front of our mats. We start to get into a little of the balancing. First pose we're going to be doing today is chair pose. Option to have both, chair pose with the chairs, option to have both hands on the chair, and for this one, our feet are parallel, our feet under the hips. Arms can be resting on the chair. And for this, we sink our feet stay flat on the floor, and we're just sinking those hips down and a little back, just to a spot that's comfortable for you. And with this, our weight is on our heels. Maybe we can wiggle our front toes a little bit. Shoulders are in retraction, flat back. This is a great, really activates the quad. Oh, love on the toe. Those toes are up high. That's good. That's good. And inhale, slowly rising up. All the way up onto our tiptoes. Coming into our tiptoe pose. Again, the chairs here. And we don't have the straps today, but we are working the toes. There is a tiptoe pose in here. So, no curling the toes, but we're still going to get into it a little bit here. And on the exhale, slowly sinking down. And on the inhale, rising one more time. And slowly sinking down. Last time, inhale, rise. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower on the exhale. Awesome, awesome. Next pose is called Standing Heroes Pose. This is kind of a combination of the two we just did. Again, option for hands on the chair. We're going to slowly lower like we were in chair. But the idea for this one is keeping our back somewhat perpendicular to the floor, going down with it straight back. When we're in chair, we're leaning forward, we have that shoulder retraction. Standing heroes, we're keeping that shoulder retraction. Just seeing how far we can go, and it may just be a little, just a little bit is okay, and often in doing this, often our heels want to come up off the ground. So just slowly lower it. It's really, really firing up the quads, I imagine, yes. Great stability builders, great balancing builders. And on an inhale, slowly rising. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, now, getting into the balancing. Chairs are still in front. And you guys can go sit my legs? Good, okay. Right. See his legs? Yeah. We're gonna do the curtsy lunges. I think we had done this one before. Up for one hand, both hands on the chair. We're gonna start by bringing weight into our right foot. Grounding that down. Spread the toes wide. We've been working toes. We can use those two for our balance. And left foot, just bend at the knee slightly. Crosses behind, you to the side. And just a slight bend down, inhale, rising. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Inhale, rising. And exhale, curtsy lunge. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rising. Wonderful, wonderful. Now take it on the other side. Down in that left foot down. Still always options for the chair support. On inhale, bring that right leg up. Behind and to the side. And lifting down. Inhale, rising. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Inhale, rising. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Inhale, rising. Exhale, curtsy lunge. And holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, now chairs to the right side of the mat. Ground down on that right foot again. And on an inhale, we're just going to bring that left leg up to 90. Or towards 90 degrees, and just holding in our standing knee at 90 pose. And again, any of the balancing poses, steady breath, steady body, steady focus. Just finding something to look at, something maybe 6 to 8 feet in front of you that's not moving. Always an option for tongue to the roof of your mouth. It may help improve the balance as well. And exhale, going down. Swing the chair out to the other side. Down into that left foot. On an inhale, bring the right knee up. And an option here to just play. Tap. I'm just tapping the hand off. See what happens if you feel uncomfortable. Chair's always here. Just exploring. Getting a lot of strength, a lot of resilience. While we're getting stronger. And exhale, lowering down. And move the chairs over one more time, back to the right side. And there's 2 options for this one. We're doing dancer's pose. First option is No hand on the chair, and we're gonna be grabbing on foot. If this is a little too much for you, there's an option for lock towards the back of your mat, and just resting the foot back here. This is also dancer's pose. So I'm gonna cue the block on. So grounding down into the right foot. Option for one, and both hands on the chair. Picking up that left leg. And either making a connection or just tapping it onto the block. From here, option to raise the right arm up. Keeping the left arm on the chair. And dancer. It's very nice side back bend. If that's going good for you. And there's the option to hinge down. Loving the options, wonderful, wonderful. And inhale, rising. And take it to the other side. Down to the other foot. Right leg, either find right foot can find a block, or maybe the hand, or maybe you're just doing like this. All the options work. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. We're here for balancing, the strength, and anytime we're just standing on one leg, whatever our other leg is doing, we're activating all those muscles in the foot, the ankle, the legs, all those muscles just twitching, keeping the balance. It's the isometric contractions that you build strength with when you exercise. And exhaling, lowering down. Wonderful, wonderful. Now we're going to bring the chairs to the front of our mats with the seats facing us. We want to scoot them up as far as possible. And we'll come a little bit further. Make sure you have room for your legs. Don't want your legs hitting the wall. Again, beginning by grounding down with the right foot. So bring our hands down to the chair, to the front of the chair. Making sure we have a firm grip. Grounding down with our right foot. We're going to do some warrior 3 leg lifts. Line everything up. Just taking our left leg up. As high as it wants to go. And exhaling, lowering. One more time, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. And last one, we're going to hold for a little bit. Inhale, lift. Here we have our foot flex, pinky toe pointed down, almost as if we're pushing into the back of an imaginary wall with our leg. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower, 1, exhale. And from here we can slowly come to standing. Shake it off, shake it off. Take a little break, you know, not overdoing it today. So it's not quiet the music is. And coming back, preparing for warrior 3 on the other side. Grounding that left foot down. Hands coming down to find a chair. Inhale, going right, raise the right leg. And exhale, lower. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Awesome. All right, one more round for our standing practice. Bringing the chairs to the right side of our mats. The seats facing us. turn to face our chairs. And spreading out, feet pretty wide. Just as wide as this company is for you. Hands on our hips, and with a flat back, slowly lowering down. Maybe hands reach out, find a chair. Coming into our wide leg fold. And once you can't go any further with the flat back, then you go ahead and down the spine. And let it sink down. Get wide leg forward fold another time with letting gravity do the work. Yes, please. Inhale, slowly rising. On the spine, one vertebra at a time. Wonderful, wonderful. We're going to heel to release feet in a little bit. And prepare for a squat. Here, same thing. Starting out with a flat back. Shoulders to back in. And then toes pointed out to the side. Remember, we're bending our knees. Our knees tend to go where our toes are pointing, so we let them bend it out a little bit, and just slowly lowering down. Take some final chair here. And the back center, whatever's calling you, whatever's feeling safe and secure. And always listen to your body. And that's slowly rising. Awesome, awesome. All right, now chairs come to the front of our mats, backs facing us. We prepare for warrior two. You're going to step back with your right foot. Pivot that back foot 90 degrees. And an option here to keep that right arm on the chair as the left arm comes open into warrior two. This one, our hips are all facing the side of the room with the windows, our torsos, and our gaze is turning towards the front of the chair where our left hand is resting. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. We got full warrior twos going. Excellent, excellent. One more breath in here. On an exhale, we'll start out with our hand returning to that chair, the very middle. And slowly hinging down. Maybe the elbow finds the front knee. Right arm can spin around up towards 12 o'clock. Option for right arm to bicep to cheek, if you wish, with our armpits pointed out. We go bicep to cheek, we go 12 o'clock, and wrap it behind our backs. This is, again, one of those times that whatever your shoulder is calling for, whatever your body is asking for, those are the options I want you to take. Just listening for the whispers, avoiding the screams. And on an inhale, slowly rising back into warrior two. And stepping that back foot up. And taking on the other side, grounding down into the right foot, stepping the left foot back, pivoting at 90 degrees. Left arm can probably go up and over. Get your warrior two on this side. Wonderful, wonderful. If you're feeling good, you can raise both arms. Again, always making sure we have a good stance, strong foundation. And from here on an inhale, bring that right arm down. And Just spinning that left arm to wherever feels good for you. Right shoulder staying down, left shoulder opening up. There's a twist going on here. Inhale, rising back into our warrior two. Exhale, barbell hands down to the chair, flicking the back foot forward, and stepping it up. Awesome. Good, good. All right, let's spin this around one more time. Next pose is pyramid pose. We're going to start by grounding that right foot down into the mat. Stepping the left foot back just a couple feet. Very short base here. And on an inhale, we're going to raise the arms up. Exhale, hinting at the hips with the flat back. Bringing those arms down to find a chair. And maybe here you. I don't see a lot of straight legs. I was going to say, I should have done that front knee for it. Nobody's hamstrings are yelling at me, so that's great. This is a great hamstring stretch. At this point, we can spin the left hip forward, right hip back. Really squaring those hips off, and you might find a different sensation and how you move your hips. Play around with it, move them back and forth, see if you're feeling any differences in the stretch, in the back of the leg, and the hamstring. And slowly rising, slower than we may want to. Out of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Exhale, hands to our center. And stepping that back foot up. Now we'll take it on the other side. Stepping the other foot back, a couple feet, inhaling both arms up. Down and exhale, slowly lowering down, starting with the flat back. Once you can't hinge anymore with the flat back, and go ahead and going over, spilling over, hands behind the chair, maybe the floor, maybe the box. Beautiful, beautiful. This is one of my favorite things about yoga. We call it yoga. We come into the class, we have the mats, we have the chairs, something we're doing maybe a little different, but most of it is just regular stretching, just things we've been doing our whole lives. I watched my son doing wrestling and football and track this year. They're warm-ups. Looking at him now, like going during yoga teaching training and having practiced yoga for a couple of years. That's really all it is. And then you tell a teenage boy who's doing yoga before a football game, he doesn't want to hear that. And on an inhale, slowly rising. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Bring the chairs back around to the front of our mats. And take a seat. Again with the right leg, we're just going to bring that right knee in. Give it a little hug. Do some hip circles here, get into that hip and socket joint. Well, I hope that was the right word. Ball and socket, not hip and socket. Ball and socket. And option here to come into seated pigeon, bringing that foot up and on top of the leg. And maybe just resting here. Maybe gentle pressure down onto that right knee is okay. Maybe you're calling for a little forward fold here and there. nice tight squeeze here on the knee. Some little circles here. And an ankle coming up and fighting opposite knee. Again, same options. Down pressure, move it forward, fold. We're going to get into a little bit of back stretches. Cobra pose is something we often do laying down on our bellies. We're not going to do that today. Just bring our forearms down onto our thighs, elbows about mid-thigh. Backs at about a 45-degree angle, and here on the inhale, we slowly lift the gaze, creating that slight back bend, that shoulder retraction, and exhale and lowering. One more time, inhale, rise to the cobra. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, lower. And next we're going to do locust. Not much different than cobra. We're having our arms, palms down behind us. They can stay in the air. There's also an option for them to grab the chair if you want. We're going to hinge forward, going down onto our thighs. And then the same motion here. Inhale, rising. Lifting the gaze, lifting the chin. And exhale, lowering. Keeping that back a little bit lower. This is good. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lower. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, we just did some back bends. We're going to counter those with another forward fold. Not much different than the other folds we do. They all just have tiny little tweaks. They'll activate different parts of the back, different parts of the shoulder. This one is called tortoise. Inhaling our arms up. Clasping the fingers, pointers extended again. Option for very wide legs here. And just hinging down. And this time, option to grab the front of that front bar of the chair. And a little tug here. Might feel a little bit more of the opening and the top of your back and shoulder blades. Just exploring different areas, different stretches. And on an inhale, clasping your fingers again, fingers extended. Slowly rising up, like flat back, shoulders under traction. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Wonderful, wonderful. Next is camel. For this, you can scoot up towards the front of our chair. Option here for hands on the lower back, or grabbing the back of the chair. And here we're just pushing in with the hands, and you get that nice back bend. Gaze can go up, but again, not overdoing it. Maybe you're up at the ceiling. Often hear this cue in class is looking at the wall behind you. I've never seen the wall behind me. Sure, it just looks like a regular wall just upside down, but I still enjoy looking at the ceiling during the hymn. And inhaling, returning to the neutral spine. And our last counter here is going to be rabbits. For this one, we would like to hopefully grab the back of the chairs. I'm going to be tucking our chin to the chest and lowering down. And here again, we're using the chair to Squeeze those arms. Tucking that shin tight. Again, getting a little bit more into the upper back here. And inhale, slowly rise. It's about almost time to get down on your backs. We're going to come to standing one last time. Flipping our chairs towards the front of the mat. They can stay here for the rest of practice. The back's facing us. For the final rest, there will be an option to do your legs on the chairs. You want to have a blanket ready and nearby. Oh no, the back. Oh, seats facing us. I did say that. Sorry. I totally said the wrong thing. Seats facing us. You're going to come down and find a chair. Find a nice firm grip on the chair and you can stay right here. The option to slowly walk the feet back. There's two spots that's comfortable for you. Nice firm grip in the chair, and this would be our down dog pose. And here is our going to do some beautiful down dogs. We're looking for the L shape in our body, and I'm seeing some beautiful L's here. And on an inhale, option to slowly come into plank. Bringing our shoulders over our wrists. Just taking it slow, making sure everything's feeling good. Exhaling, hips back into down dog, pushing away. Inhaling, leaning forward, shoulders over wrists. And exhale back to down dog. Again, just options, just options. You want to take this time, really get into the shoulders, press down firmly into that chair, get a deep shoulder stretch here. Down dog is often something that we focus a lot on our hamstrings with, but could really get into the shoulders and the shoulder mobility just as much with that. It's depending on where you want to push your focus today. Are your hamstring calling? Is it your shoulders? If you're not feeling the planks, do not do the planks. Wonderful, wonderful. Draw me back in down dog. On an exhale, slowly walking our feet up to the chair, and from here, you can use the chair, come down onto our backs. And if they are a little in the way, I'll scoot these out away from now. And we're just going to, again, give the core a little more activation with some of those toe taps. Once we're all situated, everyone feeling? Yep. Loving the options. Blankets always there for the head. We're going to inhale our knees up to 90. And exhale, just start on either side. One toe tap down. And maybe the toes tap all the way down to the mat. Maybe they don't today. Whatever you're feeling is fine. We're attempting one at a time. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhaling those toes down, exhaling out. Wonderful, wonderful. A couple more, stop turning to your side. And then allowing the soles of the feet to find a mat. Far back today, you're going to be offering a supported bridge. Block. Ready? Here we go. Next time. So I inhale, the soles of our feet firmly on the mat, palms down by our side. Just going to slowly lift the hips up, an option to slide that block under your sacrum or your lower back. just say, oh, I have to move the flat side, and then do a little. Like that, all right, good, good. We can stay right here with the blocks. Just getting a nice release. The work is pretty much done. And on an inhale, slowly lifting those hips up, pulling the block out from underneath. And exhale, slowly lowering down. One vertebrae at a time, one curling that spine back down onto the mat. Maybe taking a second for a double knee hug here to feel good. Bring those knees into the chest, give them a tight squeeze, and again, just listening. Maybe rolling side to side will feel good, maybe back and forth. Just taking this time to listen to your body. And slowly returning the soles of the feet to the mat. From here, option to bring the. We're going to do one daily drill. So the options are whatever you're asking for, whatever you want. We're just going to do one sit up to come to a seated position. So knees can be bent here, come up on elbows, rock back and forth. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, from here we're going to extend both legs out straight. Begin on the right side, so our left foot will come in to our inner thigh. Right leg can be spread out towards the edge of the mat. Inhale, lifting both arms up, turning, twisting over towards that thigh. Exhale, lowering down. And an option here for block under the knee, giving a little extra support. You know, with the straight leg, we might be feeling a lot in the hamstrings. We put that block under the knee. Gives a little relief in that hamstring, and we might be getting more into the QL muscle, connecting our hips to our lower ribs. Just different areas to explore, different options. And on an inhale, slowly uncurling the spine, slide those arms with the leg, and we're going to switch it out, taking the other side. Inhale, arms up, twisting towards that extended leg, and slowly lowering down. And on the inhale, slowly, one spine, one vertebrae at a time. And lowering your hands down, going back down onto our backs for our final couple of closes. Next is going to be supine twist. So inhale, we're going to bring our knees up towards 90 again. And exhale, just taking it over towards the right. And there it is. Yes. Option for bolsters here, arms can be out at a T or a goal pose. Option to complete the twist by gazing over the left shoulder. I'm getting very cozy, very comfortable in here today. We can spread out into the main room. Not today, but a little too late for that today, but there is the option. Have a little more space. And on inhale, slowly return those knees to neutral. And exhaling out to the other side. And again, option to complete the twist. Gaze going over the right shoulder. Arms at goal pose. It's a little tight in here for the arms out of the T. Again, loving the options. Inhaling, knee back to center. And now we're preparing the soles of the feet, find the back, find the mat. Now, option for palm relaxation. Feet can be just spread out towards the edge of your mat. Option for bolster under the knees. Option to put the legs up on the chair. You guys have bolster? Oh, yeah. You guys are good? Alright. Turn off the lights. And again, taking this time at the end of the class, just for you, this could be a time for reflection, meditation, and time to just sit and focus on the breath. Following those inhales, those exhales, just slowing down, allowing the body to settle and receive and process all the work we've done today. Big inhales. Long, slow exhales. Starting some movement, fingers and toes. Maybe a nice big overhead stretch would feel good. Maybe knees and chest. Slowly, very slowly, no rush. Make our way back to the seated position. You lost one. That's okay. One last inhale, inhale the arms up. And exhaling hands to heart center. Thank you guys so much for coming, for being a part of this. Any questions, comments, concerns, please speak to me after class. Everyone did fantastic. It's been wonderful watching you guys get stronger and braver. And we can do hard things. We can do hard things in here. You can do hard things out there. We don't want to ever become victims of the labels we give ourselves. This is fantastic. Thank you very much.